In this class, we are going to learn how to add the calculated or custom fields or the columns within our OTBI report. For demonstration purpose, I will be using our existing report, that is which we created in the second session. That is BI Composer for Invoice Report. Just click on this and click on Edit. In this report, we have couple of columns which we have added it over here. In order to add the custom column to the report, which is based on the calculation, we have to add the custom column. Now, in order to add the custom column, we don't have any option like click on plus and add the column. For that purpose, what we have to do is we have to expand the invoice details, expand the general information, and we have to select one of the column and then modify its formula. So the formula which we had studied in the previous class, like any column when we add, it is having this reference like the payable invoices and which folder it is coming from and the field. Like suppose if I go to the date and click on edit, now this is how the formula is coming, like subject area and then the folder name and then followed by that the field or the column. In order to add a custom, I will consider that we are going to show the number of days passed since the invoice has been generated. For that purpose, I will add any field. For demonstration purpose, that is, I will add the invoice date itself, but you can add anything because we will modify the formula later on. Click on this toggle. It's over here. I want to move this to the end and I will edit the name. I will tell this is days passed. From here, I will be copying the entire formula and pasting it over here in the notepad. I will remove this existing formula and paste the new one. Now this is how the date column is referring subject area from which folder we have added and followed by that the column. In order to calculate the time difference based on the date, we have to make use of the inbuilt functions available in the OTBI. I am here in the official documentation page by Oracle, that is for databases, and in order to make use of a function which is supported by Oracle database, in order to calculate the interval differences, we have to make use of this timestamp diff. I will be copying the formula from here and pasting it over here. This function is using three arguments. First argument is the interval. Suppose if you want to calculate the time interval based on the date, then we have to make use of this keyword, that is SQL TSI day. Suppose if you want to calculate the difference in hour, minute, second, you have to use the appropriate one like quarter or year. Interval I will remove and paste this value, that is I want to calculate the differences in the date. Now first expression is the source. For the source I will give the same formula which is used to populate the invoice date column in the OTBI report. Next is against which it has to calculate. Now in order to get the current date, we are having a inbuilt function in the database, that is current date. So this is how we can make use of function in order to calculate the difference based on the date. So for more information, you can have a look at this documentation, that is for other databases, TAMS 10 in memory database release 22. And the current date also, it's written over here under the dates. So for more information, you can have a look at this document to get familiarized with the concept. With this said, we will try to copy this from here and I will be pasting under the formulas. Click on OK. Click on save. Click on next. Just select this preview and you will be able to see the difference in the date, like how many days are passed since this invoice has been generated. It is saying 3487 days has been passed. Click on next. I will be formatting this column not based on the date, rather based on the days passed. Now in order to do this, we have to go to the formatting, sort and filter. I will remove the existing sorting and I will add based on this days passed. This is the new column which we added, that is the custom one. I will tell this should be in the descending order. All the data it will sort based on the days passed column, which is having the higher value, it will show at the top. Suppose if we want to add the filter, like for example, if I want to know only for a specific supplier, then you can just select this and hard code the value. Like if my supplier is Dell, we can hard code and it will show only for that particular supplier. And if I don't want to see for any other supplier, we can do like this. Like if I want to see only inter UK supplier, we can hard code. So this will be useful if you want to develop the reports like for a specific business unit or for a specific legal entity or for the supplier. You can hard code the values under the filter. Even it could be a dynamic. We will see in the advanced classes. Click on next. And with this set, I will click on submit. For this, I will be naming this is the fourth class, and we will name this as custom column. Click on submit. Click on OK. Let's navigate to our newly created report, clear the filters, go to the shared folders, custom, get into the folder which we created, and our fourth report is over here with the name custom column. Just click on this and click on view. Here you will be able to see the custom column which we added, and this is going to show the difference between the dates, that is when it was generated and based on current date. I will go for debit memo, and here are all the invoices which is having the highest days passed at the top. Go to the payment request and other kind of invoice type you can select and see the appropriate invoices. And this is how you can show the calculated or custom column within the OTBI report. Click on done. So this is how we can create the calculated columns within a few seconds in our OTBI report.